Good morning to all of you. Our today's topic is electric motor. Okay, now we will see what is an electric motor. So it is a rotating device used for converting electrical energy into mechanical energy. So what is the use of electric motor? It is used to convert electrical energy into mechanical energy. Okay, next we will see the principle of an electric motor. So it is based on the principle that when a rectangular coil is placed in a magnetic field and current is passed through it, then two equal and opposite forces act on the coil which rotate it continuously. Okay, suppose what is the principle of the electric motor? It is based on the principle that when a rectangular coil is placed in a magnetic field, okay, when you put a rectangular coil into a magnetic field, then what will happen? Then due to the magnetic effect of electric current, the current is passed through it. Okay, and two equal and opposite forces act on the coil which rotate it continuously. Okay, and there is always half rotation is occur. Now next is construction. So it consists of a rectangular coil ABCD connected to a source of current and a switch. Okay, and the commutator R1 and R2 are fixed to the coil and pressed tightly against the brushes X and Y. Okay, so these are the bar magnet, sorry, these are the strong magnet. Okay, so these magnets are used for the advanced magnetic field. Okay, and here R1 and R2 are used as a commutator. Okay, and this ABCD is what? ABCD is your rectangular coil. Okay, and R1 and R2, the two commutators are fixed to the coil and pressed tightly against the brushes X and Y. Okay, these are the brushes X and brush Y. Next, the function of commutator is to reverse the direction of the current flowing through the coil. What is the function of the commutator? The commutator is used to reverse the direction of the current. Okay, see, this is the battery. Okay, this is a positive terminal of the battery and this one is the negative terminal of the battery. So what is the commutator do? The function of the commutator is to reverse the direction of the current flowing through the coil. Okay, and after every half rotation the current will flow in the reverse direction. So in an electric motor, split rings act as commutator. Okay, so these R1 and R2 is what? The split rings. Okay, and these split rings are act as a commutator for an electric motor. Okay, so this is the construction of an electric motor. These are the strong natural magnet, okay, used for the strong effect of magnetic field. This ABCD is your rectangular coil. R1 and R2 is commutator. And what is the use of commutator? The function of commutator is to reverse the direction of the current flowing through the coil. Okay, and this R1 and this X and Y is what? The carbon brushes, the metallic brushes. Okay, and these are R1 and R2, X and Y is the metallic brushes, and R1 and R2 is the split rings. Okay, this is the battery and this one is the key. So this is a simple electric motor. So next is working. Okay, now we will see what is the working of the electric motor. So see the working of an electric motor. Let coil ABCD be in horizontal position. Okay, so initially the coil ABCD is in horizontal position. When the key is closed, the current flow in the coil. Obviously, if you close this key, then what will happen? Then current will flow in this coil through the brushes X and Y, flows back to battery through the brushes Y via ring R2. Okay, so first the current will flow from here, from the brush X, okay, through the commutator R1. Then in this direction it will come to the brush Y. Okay, and the current will pass through the commutator R2. Okay, now see what is the next point. No force act on the arm BC and AD as they are parallel to the magnetic field. Okay, so initially the arm BC and AD both are the parallel to the magnetic field. Okay, so in the parallel condition, no force act on the arm BC and AD. Next, arm AB experience a force on downward direction and CD experience an equal force on the upward direction. Okay, now this is the arm AB. So AB experience a force in downward direction. Okay, so it will go down. Okay, and what tap into the CD, CD will goes up. Now next is the direction of the force is obtained by applying Fleming's left hand rule. Okay, what is the Fleming's left hand rule? So this is the Fleming's left hand rule. Okay, if you put your left hand like this, then this will be your magnetic field. Okay, this forefinger, the thumb represent the force or the motion of the conductor, and this middle finger will represent the current. Okay, so according to this law, the coil of an electric motor will be rotate. Okay, now see the next point. When the coil rotate is in the vertical position, okay, then what will happen? Then the brush lose contact with the rings and current stopped flowing. Okay, when the coil will rotate in the vertical position, then current will not flow from the coil, but the coil does not stop due to the inertia of the motion. Okay, the coil is in continuous motion, okay, due to the inertia of the motion. So when the coil rotates, the ring change their position and come in contact with opposite brushes. Okay, so after that, when the coil will rotate, then what will happen? Then the rings change their position. Okay, the rings R1 and R2 will change their position and come in contact with the opposite brushes. Okay, so initially the R1 was in the contact with X. Okay, so in that condition, the R1 come in contact with the brush Y. Okay, now next one, this reverse the direction of the current through the coil, but the direction of the current on right hand side of the coil remain the same. Okay, so the left hand coil, the direction is changed, but the right hand side, the direction will remain the same. Now see what is the last point. So the force on the right hand side is always upward. Okay, so the force which is applied on the right hand side is always upward, and the force on left hand side is always in downward direction. Okay, thus the coil continue to rotate in anti-clockwise direction. What is the direction of the coil in an electric motor? The anti-clockwise direction. Now here is some conclusion. The speed of the rotation of the motor can be increased by increasing the strength of the current in a coil. Okay, obviously if you increase the current, then what will happen? Then the strength of the magnetic field will, or the speed of the rotation of the motion will increased. Next is increasing the number of turns in the coil. If you increase the number of turns in the coil, then the rotation of the motor increases. Then next is increasing the area of the coil. If you increase the area of the coil, then the speed of the rotation of the motor can be increased. And next one is increasing the strength of the magnetic field. Obviously if you increase the strength of the magnetic field, if you use the strong magnet, then what will happen? Then the speed of the rotation of the motor can be increased. Okay, thank you so much. In our next video we will discuss with the DC generator and the AC generator. Thank you.